Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Tech Stuff with Artman. This time, we'll be looking at something that I just found out. Well, I knew about it, but I didn't get the time to make it. So, without further ado, let us get into WhatsApp, the new WhatsApp desktop application. This application is part of the beta program of WhatsApp. It's being developed in the Microsoft UWP platform, and it is a native application as opposed to the various application formats that WhatsApp has experimented with in the past, such as WhatsApp desktop application, which is basically a web wrapper version of WhatsApp. Then we have WhatsApp web, which you can use on your web browser. You have the smartphone application for WhatsApp, and all of these were technically unable to actually function properly as a Windows application. And now finally we are going to be able to see something that is actually worth calling a native Windows application for WhatsApp. So let's get right into it. Now, as I've mentioned, it is still in beta, and it is very clear and very apparent from literally the first screen that you see. I'll put the link for the Microsoft Store page in the description below, but it is a bit hard to actually find it on the Microsoft Store because the whole concept of Microsoft Store giving you what you want is still far out there for some reason. The visual overhaul is good, but for some reason Microsoft Store is just unable to provide the results as you want them. It just gives it to you as they want. So that is an unfortunate problem. But apart from that, Microsoft Store link will be in the description. You can install it if you want to test it out. There are a few things which are missing and a few things that are problematic, and we will discuss that right now. As you can see here, we have the get started page. The first page, it's quite animated and I like it. It has this feel of a lot of effort being put in, which is quite interesting for WhatsApp, which has never really tried. So let's get started. You use the smartphone application to go to the first page, and when you get to the first page, you will get the QR code. You use the linked devices button in your smartphone application. The same way you open WhatsApp web, you will use it to scan this QR code. They've given the steps over there, and then it downloads all of the recent messages onto your device, and it shows it to you in the chat list, and it also updates all of it in the background and synchronizes all of the data in the background. So that is good. Now you can see over here, it looks very Windows Mobile-esque. I don't know how many of you have ever used a Windows mobile phone, and if you haven't, I'm really sad for you, because that was a beautiful user interface, a beautiful operating system, and really good software. So this looks exactly like that. And over here you can see that it is still not in the Windows 11 design language, where it has a lot of rounded edges and stuff like that. This does not have that. Instead, it's more of a squared off Windows 10 kind of vibe, which I honestly love more than the new rounded corner thing, because for some reason people keep equating modern user interface with rounded corners, which I just don't understand. But let's now look at the various things that are present in this application. In the settings, you can see you can make it so that WhatsApp will start at login, and once you do that, you have the logout option. You have the account privacy details and stuff like that, but all of this is only managed via the smartphone for now. You have the security thing, so you can show the security notifications on your computer and stuff like that. Then we have the chat history, which is synchronized with the phone, and as you are, the longer you use the device, the more the previous chat history keeps on getting loaded up here, so that if you want to refer something from the back, it will get updated. Archive all the chats, we can clear all the chats, and we can delete all the chats. Yeah, so in the notifications, this is how it sounds, and I like the sound. It's actually pretty cool. It's very nice. And we have there's the various alert noises as well, and we have the option for when new messages are received and when WhatsApp is closed. So if you close the application, you can still get notifications, which is good. We also have the automatic downloads. We can turn it off. That's good, although we can't control the amount of storage or stuff like that, which is, I guess, fine. We have the profile thing, so luckily we can change this. That is good. That is honestly very good. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. Now let us look at the user interface. The problem arises when you go to the share screen, this file called animalist.docx. Don't ask me why it exists, just go with it. So animalist.docx is a document that I have, and I'm trying to share it on WhatsApp. And as you may see, I click on share, and this is the share menu. Now it might be because this is in beta, that is why we do not get this feature or something like that. But unfortunately, the fact of the matter is that you don't get the ability to share files from your file explorer as of yet. One more very obvious thing is the fact that you can only chat right now. So in this beta application, the only available feature you have is chatting. You cannot make calls, you cannot video call or make regular calls, you cannot view stories, you cannot do any of those things. And that is fine. It's fine because this is in beta. They're gonna add that soon. And I'm pretty sure they're thinking of keeping the general user interface and the overall layout of the application the same. But I would assume if they wanted to make a change, they'll make it using and they'll try to make it more rounded so that it looks more Windows 11ish. They'll probably also add a bit more fluent design, or rather in this case they'll add a bit more of the mica effect or acrylic effect that Windows 10 and Windows 11 have been using for a very long time. So that is pretty much it for this particular video. I think you've probably understood that this is a beta application. It's not necessary that you have to go out and test this or look at it even, but it is what it is. It exists, and it's a really beautiful step in the right direction for WhatsApp, which has for a very long time refrained from making their own Windows application for some goddamn reason. They had their Windows mobile app, and for some reason we were supposed to use that for a long time, but now not anymore. You can use this soon. I'm hoping in this coming year we'll get the final fully fledged version of this application, and hopefully this will sort stuff out for us. Apart from that, this is it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully we will meet again in either another video, or well, obviously in another video, but another follow-up video to this or something else. So stay tuned. All right, take your leave and I will take mine. Bye.